Hello everyone, so today we are going to discuss about coffee. Is it our friend or our foe? So first, what do you know about coffee? Coffee is black and it smells nice for certain people and also it tastes bitter. Yes, coffee tastes bitter. No wonder there are people who cannot handle drinking coffee. But still, do you know there are a big group of people who cannot live without coffee? Why does that happen? I will tell you later. But first, I will brief you about coffee chemically. So, there are more than 1,000 chemical compounds in coffee, and the most famous one is, of course, caffeine as a stimulant. And also, coffee contains chlorogenic acids and hydrocinamic acid as antioxidant. And also, there are 850 volatile compounds in coffee that associate with flavor in coffee. So, that's why the aroma of coffee is strong. So, what happened to coffee? So the relation between caffeine and our brain is that actually we fall asleep because our body produces adenosine to bind adenosine receptor like a puzzle. But with the presence of caffeine, they will compete each other to fill in the puzzle. Although the structure is quite similar, they are still not the same. That's why we can stay awake after drinking some coffee.
Coffee has many benefits as well as drawbacks. Let me discuss about the advantage of drinking coffee. Firstly, drinking coffee can reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. People who increase the amount of coffee they drank each day by more than 1 cup over a 4-year period had a 11% lower risk for type 2 diabetes than those who made no changes to their coffee consumption, according to a new study led by Harvard School of Public Health researchers. In addition, the study found that those who decreased their coffee consumption by more than a cup per day increased their type 2 diabetes risk by 17%. Next, caffeine that present in coffee may help us to protect against Parkinson's disease. A large number of epidemiological studies report an inverse dose-responsive relationship between caffeine consumption and the risk of developing Parkinson's disease. Coffee consumption appears to reduce or delay the development of Parkinson's disease, and the caffeine is most likely to the causal factor. Last but not least, drinking coffee is associated with a lower risk of death, according to a new study published in JAMA Internal Medicine, including heavy coffee consumption across various coffee types and among people with genetic differences that affect caffeine metabolism. In the past, research has generally found a link between drinking coffee and a decreased risk of major disease, including cardiovascular disease and diabetes, as well as overall mortality. However, concerns remain about the health effects of heavy coffee drinking, particularly in people with common genetic variants that affect caffeine metabolism.
There are various disadvantages of coffee. Firstly, caffeine in coffee can cause anxiety and disrupt sleep. This depends on the individual. Consuming too much caffeine can lead to jitteriness, anxiety, heart palpitations, and even initiate panic attacks. If you are sensitive to caffeine, it is best to avoid coffee. Secondly, caffeine in coffee is addictive and missing a few cups can lead to withdrawal. Another issue with coffee is that it can lead to addiction. When people consume caffeine regularly, they become tolerant to it. It either stops working as it did or a larger dose is needed to produce the same effects. When people abstain from coffee, they get withdrawal symptoms such as headaches, brain fog, and irritability, which can last for a few days. Tolerance and withdrawals are the hallmarks of physical addiction.
So that's all from us. Hope you enjoy and hope this video will help you.